Oh, no. Vincent.
Rude.
I can't get to my garbage.
It's okay, I'll wait.
Sure.
Vinny.
What is it about today and Vincent?
He's being a lot today. He's really being a lot.
Yeah.
Sir.
You're
do you
not
mind?
even...
Do you mind? Thank
You're
you.
not even the boozy cat.
Apparently he is. Well, or he's just really into tomato juice.
Maybe.
Like, that's what he was at. There. Okay, anyway. Hey everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to
The Drunken Library.
Today we are going to be more drunken, less library. And by less, I mean not at all
Yeah,
library.
except for the books in the background.
Right, like we're in a drunken library.
Yes.
Anyway, today we're going to be showing you guys how to make a drink, and it is a Wisconsin classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Wisconsin classic, the
Bloody Mary. Yeah, sorry.
We're
I jumped the gun
yeah,
there.
she did. She got a little overzealous, but we're drinking some now.
Yes, we are. But we're also going to show you the process on how to make it.
Mm-hmm. Because who's not into that?
We're going to make one in a little mini glass
Mm-hmm.
for
For
aesthetic
fun.
persons.
Aesthetic persons.
Aesthetic reasons.
Yeah. So to make a bloody, you need like a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go through all the ingredients. We'll just show you as we add them.
Really, the only like things you absolutely need for a Bloody Mary are tomato juice, vodka, and like Worcestershire sauce. Technically.
Yeah. And like hot sauce and some seasonings are like pretty standard. Like Tabasco's usually in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But you can mix it up too. Like instead of tomato juice, you can use like V8. That's
Yep.
totally fine. Some people like Clamato. I don't fuck with that.
I don't even know what that is.
It's tomato juice with clam.
Oh.
I don't fuck with that.
Oh no. I mean, I'd try it, but I wouldn't buy it blind.
I can't.
You can't. No.
But
That
no.
would be
So
a bad time.
anyway, so we'll start with the basics. I usually don't start with the vodka. I usually start with the Worcestershire.
I don't have like a specific.
I've done this a lot in my time.
I normally start with vodka myself, because usually when I'm pouring a mixed drink of any kind, I start with the alcohol because then I can see.
Yeah, I
the
start
alcohol.
with the Worcestershire. We just have like the Walmart brand one.
Yeah.
And the hot sauce, especially because, okay, so normally you use Tabasco for
Yeah.
Bloody Marys. I don't like Tabasco. She really doesn't either, and we didn't want to like buy Tabasco and have a bunch of it left when we don't want to eat it.
We would
So
just
we're
have to
using-
commit to a whole lot of Bloody
Yeah,
Marys.
so we're using Valentina. Any hot sauce works. Tabasco is just a little too vinegary for me. I'm not like.
Would any hot sauce work though?
Well, I wouldn't use anything that's like too chunky.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't use sriracha.
Yeah. No. That was how this started.
But like any kind of like liquidy hot sauce. And also there's like no measurements. I mean there probably are, but like
We
we don't use measurements.
Mm-mm.
So I put like, a good amount in there. This is what we look like with the Worcestershire
Yeah.
and the hot sauce.
Yeah.
And then I add the vodka.
Nice.
And then I pour like a shot's worth, which is a 3-second pour in case you were wondering.
All right.
This is like a half-size drink, so hopefully it works out okay.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a little strong.
It's gonna be a little strong.
And then tomato juice. This is
Yeah.
just like the classic kind you get in a
Straight
can.
up tomato juice.
V8 is my preferred Bloody Mary mixer, but
Yeah, me too.
this is what we have, so
This is what we have.
that's what we're taking.
Yep.
Um,
And then you start adding garnishes. Like,
well, yeah.
oh, you do the celery salt.
I do.
next.
I
Or-
do this like seasonings.
Yeah.
So this is celery seed. Normally you can just use celery salt and get away with it, but we didn't have any, so we have celery seed and then seasoned salt. And you just like sprinkle it on the top and it just kind of floats on there, however much you want.
Yeah. We're a little generous with it.
Yeah, we like seasoning.
Yes.
Then you start adding garnish.
Then you start adding garnish. Now there's a lot of stuff that people will use, and there's a lot of stuff that you can kind of mix
Sub
and
in.
match. Yeah.
We're from Wisconsin, and people in Wisconsin do crazy shit for garnish and Bloody Marys. Like, if you go to
Yes.
some restaurants here, they put, like, a slider on it.
Or two.
Or two. Like, whole...
Or like a deep fried chicken.
Yeah, like a deep fried chicken.
It's like a whole... But usually they'll do like a giant fucking mug of
Yeah.
it. You get like a whole meal with it.
With these, and that's the nice thing about Bloody Marys, it's kind of like a meal in a glass.
Yep.
But yeah, but the classic stuff is, like, various pickled
Usually...
items.
Yeah. And it's usually like pickles, green olives, like carrots, celery, and like a cheese stick or meat stick.
Yeah, we've got
That's
a little
still
bit
a
of
lot.
everything. And then also, this is not in like a usual Bloody Mary recipe, but I always like to add a little bit of like pickle juice or a juice from one of the pickled things, just because I like it.
I do the same. So,
so then since this is open, I'm gonna throw this pickle spear in here. These are zesty pickle spears from Kroger.
yeah, they are.
They're zesty, apparently.
Yep. We also have a Gouda cheese stick.
Yeah, any cheese stick will do.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people use cheddar.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty standard.
We also have this carrot that is pre-sliced.
Yeah, you can use pickled carrots if you want, but that's not what we have.
I feel like we might need to do a sipping situation.
We might. This I'm just gonna like balance on the rim.
Yeah.
So these are you can use regular green olives. We're using garlic stuffed olives
Because we love them.
and they're big boys.
Yeah. And again, it's something that like you can do what sounds good to you. You know, pretty much anything that's pickled. I've seen people use pickled mushrooms if that's your
I don't
jam.
fuck with that.
I don't either.
But
if that's your jam,
then do it.
I'm putting a pickled green bean in. It's
and then
extreme bean, garlic and dill.
this is a turkey sausage stick.
We've also got. Is this the last thing? I think.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Oh yeah. We also have some pickled
It was
asparagus.
a bit precarious.
Yeah.
I overfilled.
Sometimes it'd be like, I'm gonna put this the fancy way up.
Good. And if you do it like we did before, like these ones that we're drinking in a pint glass, like the garnish just kind of
Disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why for like the video we're using this little one. Also, an important thing about Bloody Marys in Wisconsin specifically is that it is not complete without
A beer chaser.
a beer chaser.
Because it's not a drink unless it's two drinks.
Yeah.
The beer chaser usually comes in a smaller glass.
Yes.
So we're using a shot glass. Yeah, we're drinking Spotted Cow. This is not a widely available beer outside of Wisconsin.
Yeah. I think New Glarus only sells in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. I might be wrong.
But
but
you can use you can use any light beer. You do not want to use like a stout at all.
no,
porter,
like no
nothing
stouts,
like
no
that.
porters. I wouldn't even really recommend using like an IPA or like anything
No.
super hoppy. You can if that's your jam, but like really just like this is like it's a farmhouse ale. It's just like really just a straightforward like non-offensive beer. It's the beer you order when you don't know what beer to order.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And a lot of times in bars, it'll just be like Miller, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Usually
Which-
Miller Light here, but
Yeah. And like depending on like so here in Wisconsin, depending on the bar you go to, if you order a Bloody Mary, it comes with a beer chaser. But some bars offer it as an option that you have to upcharge. So it's like, oh, you can get the Bloody Mary, but if you want the chaser, it's like an extra $1. So then I'll only get it at that point as long as it's if it's not Bud Light. Yeah.
But I mean, most places here, I feel like most places here, it's just included. This is just like part of the Bloody Mary experience.
Yeah.
But there you have your
A Bloody Mary.
Isn't she beautiful?
I had to eat the crunchiest garnish.
That's how you do.
With the beer chaser.
Right. And then I mean, we would try it, but like it's literally the same thing we're already.
It's
drinking,
literally the same
so-
thing. So we're gonna drink it later.
Like I literally made these 20 seconds before we started filming.
But yeah, that's a Bloody Mary. That's the basics. Again, there's not really a right and wrong way to do it.
No, put in whatever garnish you want. If you want more or less of an ingredient, if you want to leave out the hot sauce, if you want to use a different thing for the tomato juice, you can do it with something other than vodka, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
But like
We only tried that substitute that one time. It did not work.
Didn't go great. But I feel like there were a lot of things that went wrong that day.
Yeah.
But like yeah, it's really there are no rules.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good time. You get a snack and a drink.
Yeah, it's like a meal. It's the perfect brunch drink.
It really
Truly.
is.
It's like bloodies and mimosas or nothing.
Yep. And Wisconsinites are nothing if not obsessed with food and alcohol. So
Accurate. It's true.
yeah. So yeah, that's
what we got for
Bloody
you.
Mary. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends. And we also have our individual channels. Sam's channel is Sarcasm and Sci-Fi. My channel is Amber Unabridged.
And we'll see you next time. But whatever you do, remember to please
Read responsibly. Bye.